everyone. That was Aretha Franklin singing at a memorial for Rosa Parks. And I picked that because Rosa Parks was born on this day in 1913. And I know I've seen some of y'all studying her, and if you haven't studied her yet, you will study her. She was part of what turned into the Montgomery bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama, when she was arrested for not. This is in segregation times, so in Alabama they had laws that blacks and whites had separate facilities where they like sat in different places of the bus, different water fountains, stuff like that. And she refused to get up at one particular moment because she didn't want to. And there was talk about doing like a movement like this to protest this injustice of having these ridiculous laws that separate us by race. And she got arrested for it. And that's going to kind of be the kickstart to the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King is going to come in. He was already there. He was a pastor there in Montgomery. But they're going to organize a year-long bus boycott that gets a lot of attention. And again, this is going to be one of the major events that's going to kick off the civil rights movement and strike down these laws where we can be in school together now, and we don't have to have separate water fountains and buses and all that nonsense. A very important figure. Rosa Parks was born today. And again, Aretha Franklin, Billie Holiday is probably my favorite singer in American history, but I don't know if you can say, it's hard to argue Aretha Franklin that there's ever been a greater singer than her because she can bust it out. Lots of stuff happened today in history, in addition to Rosa Parks being born. George Washington won the Electoral College in 1789. Remember, they've changed the dates since then. But so he was unanimously elected as president. We had in 1861. Ironically, it was also the day that the first states in the South split off from the Union to form the Confederacy, and so kind of kickstarted the Civil War, which I know you fifth graders, y'all been talking about some of the causes of the Civil War, and so that goes into there. In 1899, the Battle of Manila took place. Manila is the capital of the Philippines. Kind of a forgotten war that a lot of Americans don't know that we had taken over the Philippines after the Spanish-American War. And with the help of the Philippines, who've been having their own rebellion against the Spanish, the Philippines was a Spanish colony for hundreds of years. Well, we didn't give the Philippines their independence like they thought we were. We basically told them we were going to. And with the result that we're going to fight a really 3-year insurrection war with the Philippines that a lot of people don't know about. If you took my history class, you knew about it though. In 1945, a very famous conference took place in Yalta, which is a city in Eastern Europe, and it was Churchill, who was the leader of England, and Joseph Stalin, who was the leader of the Soviet Union, and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who is the president, and it's going to kind of help set the tone for how World War II is going to end. And then what do I got there? Oh, and in 2004, don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing. I guess it was good and bad about it. Facebook was formed. So 2004, we had the beginning of the social media, which is kind of a big deal now. It's really changed a lot of the way we do things and consume our news and talk to each other, and it's hard to believe there's a time when that did not exist, but it really was. I know you kids, it didn't seem like it, but that really was not that long ago, and it literally has shifted huge cultural shifts in the way we interact with each other. The way it's changed a lot of things. Trust me. You'll probably understand that greater when you get older and look back in history, but there you go. All right, let's get our birthdays out of the way. And I had what did I do with it? I literally made sure I had it right with me, and of course I move it. All right. All right, so for birthdays today, we have Jason Hallman and Machias Davis. Happy birthday to you both. All right, we're going to finish on the four-way test. The four-way test are the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Our virtue this month is respect. How you showing respect, Crockett? Hopefully when you go on social media, you're showing people respect by choosing kind words and just upholding and being nice to people and lifting people up. Remember, the more you send good out into the world, the more that good tends to come back and be reciprocated, be put back upon you. So, like, if you treat people well, they tend to want to treat you well because that's just how it works. We are attracted to people who are nice to us and make us feel good about ourselves. So be respectful out there, guys. I know you got it in you. All right, no, I'm missing you. If I'm not seeing y'all or if I'm up here, I'm happy to see y'all in the hall. And take care, guys. Bye. Talk to you tomorrow.